Replace a hard drive in an Intel computer. For most people, the hard drive is the most important part of any computer simply because it contains critical digital files such as documents, pictures, videos, and music. So, when a hard drive crashes, it can be quite traumatic for a person, especially if his files were not backed up properly. Well, if that is the case, there are ways to recover the files. Unfortunately, if the crashed hard drive is irreparable, you will need a new one in order to make use of your computer. Fortunately, replacing an old hard drive inside an Intel desktop computer is pretty easy and straightforward. In fact, even a kid can do it with some supervision. Furthermore, replacing the hard drive on an Intel computer is no different from replacing it in any other computer brand. This is because the process is standardized to a certain extent. In any case, to make your life easier, here is a step-by-step guide for you to follow. Cut the current. Since you will be opening up your computer case, and doing this will expose you to a variety of electricity conducting parts, you will definitely need to power down your computer. In fact, you should never replace any internal part of a computer when it is turned on or plugged in. That said, turn it off and remove the power cable. Open the casing. Since Intel computers have casing or chassis different from the common designs, the opening of the case may be different from the others. For the Intel design, you will need to set the computer in a position where the front is facing you. When that is done, press the locking tabs, which you should find quite easily. There should be 2 tabs. While pressing these tabs, slide the top cover of the case towards the front panel or U. With the cover off, you should be able to see the insides of the computer. Find the hard drive. As soon as you see the internal setup of your computer, you will notice the hard drive secured by screws on a 3.5-inch cage. This cage should be located near the front panel. The cage will have a cover concealing and securing the hard drive. To remove this cover, simply pull the tab colored green. As you pull, you will reach a certain angle where the cover will lift and the hard drive will become accessible and visible. Remove the old drive. To remove the old hard drive, start off by disconnecting the 2 cables connected to it. The first cable is the power cable with a 4-pin white adapter. The second cable is the one connected to the motherboard and is called the data cable. To remove them, simply hold the hard drive with one hand and pull the cable with the other. Once both connectors have been disengaged, lift the drive and remove from the cage. Set the old drive aside. Install the new drive. Installing the new drive is simple. All you have to do is place the new drive back in the way you took the old one out. Once it is in place, connect the power and data adapters and rotate the tab the other way to cover the cage. Cover the computer case and reconnect the power cable to the power supply. The other end should be connected to the UPS or AVR. Turn the computer back on and wait for it to boot and detect your new drive.